Hey guys, Tyler here from CaliCriticReviews, part of the Cutting Room 101 for Saturday to share with you guys my favorite movie scores. Now there are so many movie scores that you can choose from, it's just very endless. I mean, we have an endless amount of great composers working today. We got Hans Zimmer, James Newton Howard, James Horner, John Williams, but then we also have a lot of more classic ones like Bernard Herrmann and Ennio Morricone. And the list is just endless for how many great movie composers there are, so it's really hard to choose favorite scores a lot of the time. But I'm going to go with one that, it's a very classic one, and it's one back all the way from the 1960s, and from one of my absolute favorite movies of all time, and that is Maurice Jarre's score of Lawrence of Arabia. Not only is everything about this movie just completely defined the true term of a great American epic in the making, in which it still is today, it's one of the greatest movies of all time, but the score just perfectly set the tone for the movie, not only in just the really great battle sequences, but also for the journey that T.E. Lawrence takes on his personal life in the film as well. It just perfectly establishes the mood that goes on, and the sweeping shots of the desert just perfectly match along with the score, in which you're just in marvel at the sight and what you're hearing at the same time. It just really fits the experience even better when you're watching it. But if you've seen the trailer for the movie, it's the main theme to the movie that really gets to you. It has a lot of great epic sounds in it, in which it really just brings up the tempo real fast when it comes to battle sequences, but then just slows it down a little bit too. It just really keeps you into the movie at the same time. Like, not only are you amazed by everything in Lawrence of Arabia, but it's mostly the score at the same time, because it just carries on the movie so perfectly, no matter when it shifts tones or goes from a battle scene to like a campground scene to the next, it just perfectly establishes the mood every time. Now when it comes to choosing an underrated score, it's pretty hard, so I'm going to give it a little bit of a tie, in which I'm going to tie that between Paul Haslinger's score for Death Race, a movie that people don't really enjoy that much though, but he is one hell of a composer because he combines great rock beats from today, and he combines it with string orchestra of the past as well. And it's a perfect combination, especially in the track A Hard Sport for a Hard Age from Death Race. I love this track right here so much, and I'm a headbanger because I listen to a lot of rock music, and this one, it just has the perfect beat to go off of. But for my tie with Paul Haslinger's Death Race, I'd have to say John Powell's score for Hancock, another movie that you really like or don't like at all because of the second half being completely different in comparison to the first half of what it set up. It really fit the aesthetic of the typical superhero movie, but it just really upped up the tempo when it came to all the big action sequences, and gave you that really inspiring feeling for the stuff he does when he finally cleans up. Especially when it fits along the action, you're just really pumped up from the way it's just going faster and faster in its speed. But it also fits very well with the quirky situations that some of the characters get into, and it plays off the comedic timing perfectly of the actors at the same time. So it's an interesting choice for my underrated movie scores, but give them a look. Even though the movies may not be good to everyone, you just gotta give them a look because they really are that good. So I thank you guys for watching my favorite and most underrated movie scores, and I'll be back next Saturday for the next topic. If you want to see more, all you do, click below for the link to my channel, CaliCriticReviews, where you can subscribe there. I do movie reviews almost every week. I got a Footloose review coming up really soon, which is the remake, of course. So you can check that out soon if you subscribe. And yeah, make sure to subscribe to everyone part of this channel because it's a really great group we got going here. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching the Cutting Room 101.